Hey folks, doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute for July 10th, 2020. News, luxury merchant, and golden merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news. Well, the new DLC has been announced, and it is called STONETHORN. It is going to involve 2 new dungeons, an assault on Castle Thorn, and a delve into the Stone Garden, which is 2 new areas inside of Western Skyrim. You do not need to have the chapter to get into it. You'll just have to have the DLC or ESO Plus to get into it. A few notes from the ESO Live event that had the announcement of it. So we're getting group mounts, which is going to involve 1 person driving and 1 person riding. The 2 new DLC dungeons, which is going to feature a Vampire Lord boss and Werewolves and Dwemer ruins in the other. A hard mode activator update, which is going to let you toggle hard mode on and off and actually have a banner over on the side to show you if you have hard mode on. There are going to be 3 hard modes for each boss inside of Stone Garden, where the new the STONETHORN dungeon won't have that. It's going to be much more of a longer traditional dungeon. There are going to be werewolf behemoth transformations in the Stone Garden dungeon, but it's going to be temporary. It's not going to be permanent, but players are going to be able to play as werewolves even if they have vampirism lines. There are 2 new monster helms in a couple other sets. They did preview one of the new monster helms and one of the new sets, which I will put a link down below to my tweet about that. There is new NPC pathing and house guests that are going to be coming up to housing pretty soon. And all this will be in quarter 3. Quarter 4 has also been announced as Darkstorm, which is going to be the next DLC area. And we're going to see that in quarter 4, which should be... Well, this one's going to come out next Monday on PTS. And I believe that means it's going to be about September, August for the next one. I believe after that, 3 months will probably put us around October, November for quarter 4. I don't know. Things keep on shifting. In addition to that, they also have a new picture of the new vampire boss, and everyone is trying to marry it. Yeah, I'm not making that up. I'll put the link down below so you can see why. Also in the news, ESO Live was last Friday, and I will put that down below for you folks to watch as well. All right, let us take a look at the luxury merchant and golden merchant for this week. All right, so first up in the luxury merchants, Dwarven stuff. Interesting. So if you're looking to get your house with the Dwarven look, this is a good time to do it. All that is available on the luxury merchant in Cold Harbor right now. And for the golden merchant this week, Bright Throat's Boast Necklace, which gives you Magicka, stamina, magic recovery, and when you have a drink buff active, you increase your max Magicka, increasing your Magicka by 2,000 and your magic recovery by 150. I know a lot of folks that actually use this instead of things like Worm Cult or other things like that, just because it gives a lot of resources in general. So PvPers or PvEers, you might want to take a look at this. Also for 150, Senecha's Necklace, stamina recovery, weapon critical stamina. And we use roll dodge, increase your critical damage by 12% for 8 seconds. Haven't seen this used by a whole lot, but I do see some Nightblades that use it once in a while. Mostly PvP. Hemjustice Necklace, stamina recovery, max stamina, weapon critical. When you're within 28 meters of an enemy that you're in combat with and it dies, you gain Major Berserk for 5 seconds. Increase your damage done by 25%. I don't see this used too much, but for non-Nightblades, I do see it used once in a while, especially if they're using Vicious Death for a very specific type of role. Probably wouldn't recommend getting the full gold version of it though for the 250 cost there. And Knight's Errant Necklace, max health, max stamina, weapon damage, and add 200 weapon damage to your one-hand shield lines. And also, when you use one-hand shield abilities, you gain or you heal for 1,250 health. Used to be a little bit more used, but not anymore. It just doesn't have the same oomph that it used to. The weapon damage is pretty pitiful, and the heal is not that great. For helmets, Slime Cross Guys, used by a lot of folks out there who don't have a source of Major Berserk and don't want to slot on the Fighters Guild abilities. And Tremor Stones, guys, which has got actually a boost late after the last patch here. In addition to the physical damage, it also reduces physical resistance by 2,311 for 8 seconds, and it can occur every 1 second just by taunting the enemy. So yeah, this is actually an interesting set here. You can get these pretty easily from the dungeon themselves, though. So if you want to spend the 100k, or if you just want to spend the AP, go for it. But you could probably just run the dungeons and get these a lot easier. Anyway, I'm here, I've done. That's the Mundus Minute. Catch you all in Tamriel.